An Shanador O'Donnell.
Gurmaigh Carly agus me Jirach agus Gudi an Funche Saka Shaw. Carly, the election campaign continues in the northeast of the country, and the leader has rightly, I think, and wisely advised us to steer clear of partisan statements or engagements in that regard, and I'll take his advice and guidance in relation to it. But I do think, given an incident last night, it's important to draw members' attention and hopefully, in response, galvanise members in relation to it. The election agent of the Sinn Féin candidate, Kieran Maxwell, in North Down, had his car petrol bombed at the front of his home last night. Now, in recent times, North Down isn't a particularly hotbed for Sinn Féin or Republican activity. It's not a place in recent years that is greatly familiar with that political outlook. But nevertheless, there's a small group of people who have engaged from the area, locals, who have engaged very diligently and very passionately, and in this instance very openly and transparently, in trying to build their politics. And I think all of us can agree, regardless of where we sit in terms of party politics, we all enter this realm and this sphere for very, very genuine and honest and hopeful reasons in terms of trying to improve the quality of life for the communities in which we live. I think that this House should send their solidarity to the man involved. This comes on the back of threats being made to he and other common members via social media. It also comes after the removal of election posters in the area. But this obviously is a very dangerous and brutal edge to this campaign, unfortunately. And I think we should send a very, very clear message that that kind of brutal politics has no place on our island. And through the Minister for Foreign Affairs and, I think, critically, officials in the joint British and Irish Secretariat, we should ensure that pressure is put on the PSNI to investigate fully, but that a message goes from this House that regardless of who they are, regardless of where they come from or what party politics they intend to engage in, that this kind of intimidation, this kind of bullying, this kind of violence has no place in political life and should be faced down.